Hello viewers, welcome to the channel. I've been kind of going back and forth between different components, trying to figure out the connections, and there's so many weird, this could be just broken. I was assuming it's rectified, it could be something else. At least the measurements from this one, I disordered it, measured individually, doesn't make any sense. Of course it can be just broken. I think the only way to get into what's here is to open it up in the middle and see what's inside. So I have a properly ventilated place. I'm taking care of all the necessary steps because, just as a warning, when you open old stuff like this, you have no idea, or you can have an idea, but it can have like dangerous stuff inside. So please don't do this unless, just don't do it. Yeah, I've taken a lot of precautions in doing this. Won't be the first time I've opened something like this, but let's see how it will go. Okay, you can see this now. Maybe in a weird orientation, but let's see how it will go. So, okay, I reconnected some of this stuff, but I'll just start unscrewing things, and I have pictures of this, so it shouldn't be a problem. I need to put it back together. And I have the connections drawn, so okay. Enough of this fiddling. Officially disconnecting these. I know how it's theoretically supposed to work. I drew all the schematics. I've taken plenty of pictures. Off with it. If you find from internals how it works anyway, the replacement, if it's this, doesn't look anything like this. Let's put this one to the side. So, hold on, we'll go to magic box. Really? So the main nuts here are different size. Really? No. From IKEA? No. You know when you start trying IKEA tools, you know you're desperate. Oh, of course not. Trying another tool using excessive force. So I'm just stuffing this into a vise, and then I have to put this camera away because I can't hold it. I will try to get the nut out. First nut out. Now this end of the stack. Okay, it's obviously stacked. I can't get the whole thing disassembled from this end. Alright, here it is. Now let's see. Here's the 5 connectors. It's obviously a stacked thing. Let's start unstacking from this end. Rusty metal washer, nothing special. Another rusty metal washer, no, just red paint. A third metal washer, yeah, just paint there, nothing else. Then, oh, this is some different kind of, it's much thinner than the other washer-like parts. These ones here are washer-like parts, so this one is much thinner. Doesn't look any different other than metal. Next one. Oh, these are already very different. So these are 2 pieces, I think. No, it's 1 single piece. This one is not metal. I don't know if you can see the color. It's reddish, almost like Bakelite or early plastic. Possibly 2 centimeters. No, I think it's like plastic or circuit board, early circuit board, similar material. So there was conducting plates, these 3. One which is different color, looks like brass or something else. And then there was a insulation piece, circuit board like material. After that one will be another circuit board like material, transparent. Yeah, really looks like the circuit board. Oh, and interesting. Where these circuit boards like materials was 2 of them on top of each other, underneath both of them is a cover on the thread, so an insulation from this part. So these first metal pieces could easily contact, spacers like things could easily contact this, in the schematics, grounded part, this screw. But this one here, when it came to the insulators, they are underneath them is an insulation also. Some similar cardboard like, not a cardboard like a early circuit board like material, which insulates from this thread. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay, next one is a metal piece after the insulation, which is just, I guess, the point for soldering. The insulation continues. Okay, here's a bigger lump. These are glued together. Looks like metal. I don't know, you probably can't see inside. But it's just stack of metal spaces, which are just basically put together by paint. Let's see if I can take them apart a bit more to ensure there's nothing inside. Sorry, the lighting is really difficult to make for this. You will at least see my finger getting. There seems to be something sandwiched between the metal layers here. So that's interesting. Let's try to split it up. Okay, I'm going to do the unthinkable. Use this as a chisel. Apologies for everyone who loves tools. I can't be bothered to get a hammer. Okay, split. And the other half flew somewhere. There it is. Sorry. So after splitting it apart, appears to be metal washer. There's still something sandwiched between these two, so just split two metal washer piles. What's between them? Let's try to figure it out. Okay. Sorry, I can't control it. So, metal washer, and between them, I think this is single one. I don't know, some sort of metal looks slightly different from the others. I can't tell if it's just corroded or. Okay, it looked very different when they was on top of each other, but I can't see if there's any kind of difference between these. No. Just if you look inside the hole, the coloration looks slightly different. Nothing really else. Maybe it's just metal, that's all. Yeah, some are thinner, but appear to be would be maybe different kind of metal. And there's also dust, but this is just the broken paint. Okay, and the insulation continues. Yes, it's definitely circuit board-like material, insulating most of the components. Another block like this. Looks similar inside, stacked washers. Could be different metals, difficult to ensure now. Another stacked one. Another stacked one with some corrosion inside. Yeah, some of the metals could be different. If any one of you knows internals of, for example, selenium rectifiers, please, you should be able to confirm if this is indeed one. Yeah, some of the metals seem to be different from others. Of course, it's possible that it's just some coating of selenium or whatever. Yeah, again, just a washer for soldering. Metal washer. Another one of these modules stacked on top of each other, different looking metals. Another stack. Same thing inside, some rust everywhere. Again, like layers of pieces of metal. Some appear to be different than others. And the same here, lots of washers put in a pile. And another connector. Interesting, this one, the soldering one, it's stuck, maybe painted to again this very different looking metal. Is this aluminum? Maybe. Same oxide, don't know. I'm not a specialist so much in these materials, so I have no idea. I'm just wanted to check what's inside, document it, so that if any of you or anyone I know can help. Yeah, looks like this. At least it's in metal form, so it's not in dust form. Corroded, or maybe not. Maybe this is supposed to look like another disc, another one of these. It appears that some of these discs are like firm, like these piles of washers are firm and stuck together, while others had corrosion between them and they were already loose. So maybe that could explain some part why it didn't work. It's possible there's oxidation or something and it's disconnected. But well, some of these are just straight one like this blocks. Okay, more of these, nothing same. Okay, now the insulation tube came out, so it's like this long. All except the ends, which end washers, which are before the insulating barrier, are on top of this tube, not meaning not touching the threaded stick. Yeah, that's the connection. And another stack. Yeah, they look similar colored. So I guess these are, some of these are the selenium oxide, whatever have them in them. And the point to solder it. This is the insulation barrier from the other side. Circuit board like material glued together. And the thin washer, same as in the other end. Thick metal washers which are attached to the ground. Same here, nothing strange. And the last metal washer looks more like brass. And the other end were just not so. So effectively it was this stick with the insulation in the middle. Here in this end there was like metal which was attached, grounded, basically connection to the rod, and then there was insulation, and then started this part which had these different weird colored things stacked, and then another one in this end, insulation, and again grounded metals washers essentially. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. Thank you for watching. Now I'll just waiting if any of you have any answers. Anyone I know might have who watches this. Thank you for if you have any insight. I would say definitely doesn't. Well, I don't know. I don't think this could be a resistor of any sort. Looks more like a rectifier, but okay. I know not much anything about this. I only found one picture of this specific type online. But thank you for watching, and see you in next video. Tell me if you like me breaking apart things. Thank you.